Are you ready to plant your beds this spring but aren't sure how to prep?
Do you have a blank area that you would like to plant in? Keep watching to learn how.
Hi there, I'm Sean, this is Allison.
Hi.
We're Spoken Garden. We're here to build and strengthen your garden care skills and connect you with nature.
Thanks for being here today. This is our spring planting series, video number 2, prepping an in-ground garden bed for spring planting.
If you're wondering how to prep in this bed first before you plant, keep watching.
So we're excited to get started on this today. Are you guys ready?
Ready to go?
Let's do this.
So here we are, everybody. What we have here is a wide open area. This is a bed we need to prep in our backyard. You might have something similar. And so what we've done is we figured out the area we want to get prepped. We've got some plants over here that we can already put in the ground. So we have them here to set out to give us kind of an area and spacing and give us a better idea where we need to prep. We have the general area. Now we want to set out the plants and get a finer tuned area of where we need to prep the bed.
So we're really excited to get these planted. These two plants right here are from Proven Winners. They sent these to us last fall to just try out in our garden, in our zone. The first plant is an aronia.
So the second plant, along with the aronia, is the crepe myrtle, Infinitini purple. So this grows 3 to 5 feet tall and about the same wide. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plant this behind the aronia. And so the aronia will be up front. It only grows to about 1 foot to 2 feet. It'll spread out, like Allison said. And so this will grow behind it and staggered, and then we'll have a nice flow of the two plants. We're also gonna prep the rest of this bed because later on, we're gonna have other plants become available, either as seedlings or smaller plants like this, that will also add to this area. So everybody, before we get going here, we wanted to run you through the steps we're gonna take to prep this bed. The first thing you wanna do is you wanna clear away the debris in this bed. If you can see down here, we've got pine cones, we've got fir cones, we've got some pieces of wood, there's twigs. We want to get all that out of here because we need to be able to see the ground we're going to be working on. I'm going to use my fan rake and I'm going to use my bow rake. Now I'm going to gather all the material, move it out to the side or pick it up and put it in piles and get rid of it. Then what I'm going to do, step 2, is if there's any weeding that needs to be done and anything that needs to be removed that's living in this area, I'm gonna weed it and I'm gonna get that material out of the area too. Now, if I'm gonna weed this area real fast, I'm gonna use what's called a hula hoe or a stirrup hoe. And so this is really cool to use. You might have seen me use this when we were clearing our side garden. So these are really handy to use. So after I do that, the third step, as you can see, we have mulch down here. We have arborist mulch. So then on the third step, I'm gonna clear the arborist mulch away and push it to the sides because I wanna keep that. And I don't want to reincorporate that or mix that into the soil of this bed that I'm going to be prepping. So to do that, I'll again use my rake. I'll use my fan rake or my bow rake. And then on the fourth step, I'm actually going to break up and dig into the soil to move it around, fluff it up, get down to a specific depth or as deep as I can go. So then this area is ready to plant. And to do that today, what I'm going to use is what's called a pitchfork. You can also use a spading fork, and we don't have one of those today, but all of these tools and that spading fork will have links down below for each one of those, and so you'll be able to click on those below this video and find those if you need those. So with that, there's your steps. We can get started. So you saw me prep the bed, you saw me plant the plants, and it was pretty hard soil down below, so I had to do some digging. Also, you saw me, I didn't pre-water this hole. As in general rule of thumb, you're supposed to pre-water the hole before you place the plant in there and bury the roots and stuff. So I didn't do that in this one, so bad on me, but I really watered it in. We were able to pre-water this hole before we put the plant in the ground, so that was good there. So everything's looking good. You saw me put the mulch back over the prep soil. That's okay to do. In fact, we want to do that because if we get a rainstorm and we don't have this area mulched, it will displace the soil and it could lead to some erosion in this area, and we don't want that. Plus, we just want to be able to protect these plants in their new home and get them properly established. The mulch does a whole bunch of different things that help with that, so we just reburied everything. This will be really easy to remove again and plant any more plants down in here later on. And you saw me move some of the mulch away from the plants after I planted them. The thing is that when you put mulch around plants, you want to make sure it's not touching or burying any stems or any of the branches of the plant, so it doesn't lead to either diseases or any type of infestation of bugs, because when you get the mulch too close to the plants, it can lead to other things that can hurt the plants. So we moved all the mulch away, about 2 inches away from the stems and the branches, just to not go down that road.
All right, you guys, so that is all for today's episode, Planting Basics, how to prep an in-ground bed. We hope this video was really helpful for you.
So go ahead and comment or ask questions below and let us know what you thought of the video. And if you have any specific questions for us, put them down there too. We'd love to hear from you and help you out. And make sure to hit that thumbs up button to let us know we're doing a good job, and also subscribe and make sure you get our updated videos.
Thank you so much for watching today. We hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned. Our next video is coming up, all about planting basics and prepping a raised bed.
Until then, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.